Hi, today I want to look at a word that changed the way that I react to people and the way that I look at circumstances. And like so many things, this is a great review for me because sometimes I tend to forget and get distracted from the things that I've learned. So today's Hebrew word I'm going to look at is metzuda. My word today again comes from Psalms 18:2. Yahweh is my rock and my stronghold and my deliverer. So the word I want to do is stronghold, and in the King James Version, it's fortress. Looking it up in the Strongs, it's the Hebrew number 4686, metzuda for 4685, a net or abstractly capture, also a fastness. In following the Hebrew word back into the ancient Hebrew lexicon, we see that it comes to number 1395A, AD1, meaning a stronghold, a hiding place surrounded by sides. You see, as we back up the root line, that we have the concrete as a side and the abstract as a stronghold. And as we go back to the actual root itself, to 1395, we see the action is hide, the concrete is side, the abstract is stronghold, and the pictograph Zod is a picture of the side of a man. One lies down to sleep, hide, or ambush. I think as we look at the letters of this word in context with its definition in the scripture itself, we find something quite amazing about Yahweh as our stronghold and what we need to do. Looking at each of the individual letters from right to left, first is the mem, which is water, and we're going to stick with the simple definitions: chaos, mighty, blood, out of, what, and how. Next is the zod, which is a trail, journey, chase, hunt, man on side, wait, desire, trouble. Next is the wah, it's a tent peg, add, secure, hook, join, pierce. Next is the dal, or the door. It means to move, to hang, it's entrance, open, path, or way. And last is the hay, my favorite letter, was raised arms. It's look, man, behold, reveal, show, and sigh. Putting these letters back into the context of the scripture, in the mem I see the waters of chaos, or the washing of the water of his word. In the zod I see a man on his side. I also see the enemy waiting in ambush to hunt us down. In the wah I see us securing ourselves to one way or another. In the dalet I see the door or the entrance, and in the hay I see revelation and beholding something. When putting these letters back into the context of the scriptures, I see Yahweh is my rock, and when the waters of chaos come, I am washed in the water of his word. As the enemy lies in wait and ambush for me, I lay down in submission to him, securing myself to him, and the door opens for me to behold the revelation of what he is doing in my situation. And if I go back to the beginning of the word again, I can also see that when the waters of chaos come, if I'm not laying down and submitting myself to him as the enemy lies in ambush, I'm going to be securing myself to something else, someone else. I'm going to be entering the wrong door. And when the revelation comes, I'm going to be beholding something that is not Yahweh. And there may even be a time that it looks like Yahweh. So for me to remember that when the waters of chaos come, what I need to do in submitting myself to him is not always an easy task, but this sure does help. I would like to encourage everyone, whether you know a little about Hebrew or a lot about Hebrew, that you go to www.yahwehsmessenger.com, sign up for the class, and dig a little deeper.